Hello, welcome to the channel. 100 mini painting challenge. Are you up for it? I have gotten 100 little tiny pieces of watercolor paper and I am up for this challenge. So I challenge you guys for the same thing. So here's the whole thing about it. So I cut out 100 little pieces of watercolor paper. Now this isn't all of them. This is roughly around 75 of them. But what it is you can paint for 100 days or roughly a year. And you can do miniature little paintings that you would like to do. And when you're done, you will have 100 little miniature little tiny treasures. So I'm going to show you what I've done already, and I'm going to show you where you can find some inspiration for that. So let me get this out of the way. I'm just going to push these back to the corner so it's not, you can see how many I cut. It took me roughly about an hour and a half to cut these little pieces out. I used watercolor paper and I used 5x7 size of watercolor paper, and I roughly got 9 little squares out of that. So let me show you what I did. This is a little tiny watercolor that I did, and I am going to use probably Pixabay. If you don't know what Pixabay is, it's a royalty-free website where, get that out of there, where you can go and punch in whatever you want to look up. Okay, let me show you. Like if I punch in floral and go to floral, it will bring up a bunch of floral ideas. And you can use these on your little paintings. There's so many on here. You can go to a place called Upsplash, and they are royalty free, and you can get your ideas from there. So what I used was, this is a little acrylic board that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I went ahead and I taped on my little piece of paper. Okay, one of these, and then I taped it down. I found my image, and then I just started to paint. So what I used, and I showed this in my last art haul, and that was this little palette set from Artistro, I think that's how you say it. Anyway, I really liked how it turned out. The colors are really pretty. And also I will be using the Sennelier little miniature one, because a little tiny brush. Also, when you're drawing your little image, I used a 0.3 milliliter mechanical pencil because it is very thin. And also I have a set of little miniature brushes. So to get started, you really want to cut out your paper ahead of time, because it won't seem such as a chore if you want to start to paint. These will already be finished, and I am storing mine in a little container that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'll show you here. It is just one of these, a little acrylic. Put it in this way. So this is part of those, and it'll store it nice and neat, and you could just go grab them and then you'll be ready. And another thing that I did was I took a corner rounder, and I rounded off all of my corners. Now that's an optional. You don't have to do that. But I like the look, how it looks. It looks very crisp, very finished. And I am using 100% watercolor paper. Now, the best result would be to use the 100% watercolor paper, but you could use a good cellulose paper also. And once you're finished, you can lay these out, take a photo, and you can have these little treasures just to look back on. So this was my first one, and I started today. So I will have I have another one to do. Roughly, if you do this for 1 year, so today is March 1st, and I'm going to go until March 1st of 2026. So when I'm done, I will have 100, and it's roughly 2 a week. So what I'm going to do is keep track in a little binder. I'll like a little not a school binder, but a calendar, and keep track of the dates that I painted. And then I will do, what I plan on doing is 50 landscapes and 50 of florals. So you can either use your watercolor, or gouache is a good thing to use also. I think this is very good for practice, let alone when you create and when you paint, your mind is set up to be more creative. It is proven, it is just something that is good for the artist. So I'm going to be having fun doing these. I do want to mention that I got this idea from Leslie STROZE. I watch her channel, and I think this is a lovely idea. So this will be fun to look back on these in a year and look what I did, and have fun with it. So I think when I'm finished, I'm going to try to display these somehow. But I got a year to think about it. But this is going to be so much fun, and I know if you do these ahead of time, get all of these out of your way and cut them out and measure them. I measured mine 1.5 by 2 inches. So that is a good size for me. You can go smaller, you can go a little bit bigger, but they got to be mini. So are any of you up for the challenge? Let me know in the comments below if you are going to do this challenge. And I know on Instagram, if you hashtag mini painting challenge, I believe everybody can, Leslie, I'm sorry, will see, because she is challenging all of her subscribers, and I subscribed to her. So this is going to be so much fun. I just wanted to share it with you guys and see what you think, and see if you're going to try. I may add some ink. I've got these waterproof little ink pens that are fine liners. I may add that. So have fun with it. Let me know if you're going to try it. And that is all for today, guys. So until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye bye, guys.